On the morning of June 18, 1982, a postal worker crossing Blackfriars Bridge in London looked down. Dangling from the scaffolding beneath the bridge, suspended between the dark water of the Thames and the pale London sky, was the body of a man. On his wrist, a gold watch worth $15,000. His name was Roberto Calvi. The Italian press called him God's banker. And that wasn't a metaphor. Calvi was the chairman of Banco Ambrosiano at the time, Italy's largest private bank. The man who ran the Vatican Bank at the time, an American archbishop named Paul Marcinkus from Cicero, Illinois, claimed diplomatic immunity and quietly retired to a golf community in Arizona. He died an assistant parish priest in 2006. This is the story of how the oldest institution in Western civilization, an organization whose founder told his followers to give away their possessions, built one of the most secretive, aggressive, and consequential financial empires in modern history. And it began, not with ambition, but with humiliation. Rome, 1870. For over 1,000 years, the Catholic Church didn't just save souls, it governed land. The Papal States, a swath of central Italy, roughly the size of modern-day Belgium, had belonged to the papacy since the 8th century. They were the Church's economic foundation: farmland, ports, trade routes, tax revenue. The Vatican didn't need donations. It had a country. Then, on September 20th, 1870, Italian nationalist troops blasted a hole in the Aurelian Wall outside Rome. Within hours, the Papal States ceased to exist. Italy was unified, and the Pope Pius IX was left with 44 hectares of city, a shrinking treasury, and a humiliation so deep that he and his successors refused to leave Vatican grounds for the next 59 years. They called themselves prisoners of the Vatican. Economically, they were something worse. They were dependents. The Church's revenue collapsed to donations called Peter's Pence, sent in by the faithful from around the world. By the 1890s, the Vatican was borrowing from the Rothschild banking dynasty just to cover operating costs. The most spiritually powerful institution on earth was, in financial terms, a distressed asset. For 59 years, the situation festered. What the Church needed was a deal. And in 1929, Benito Mussolini was ready to make one. Mussolini needed the Church's legitimacy. The Church needed Mussolini's money.